Y'all want me to vote for who? Biden didn't close no wealth gap. You a liar, and I'm going to block you for lying. Biden didn't close no damn wealth gap. You's a Negro peon. I didn't tell nobody not to vote. I'm going to block you too. I'm going to block you too. Voting ain't going to matter until you organize your votes, you Negro peon. Voting is not going to matter until you organize your votes. Here go another one. All these damn Democratic Party plantation slaves. I'm trying to have a meeting with the runaway slaves, and the house Negroes keep invading the feed. This is a live for the runaway slaves. If you are a plantation loyalist, if you are a house, get off my feed. This is not alive for the plantation Negroes. This is not alive for the house Negroes. This is alive for the runaway slaves, the self-emancipated Africans. If you are not a self-emancipated African, please get off my live. Please get off my live. This is for the runaway slaves only, otherwise known as self-emancipated Africans. This is not for Democratic Party plantation slaves. This is not for Republican Party plantation slaves. This is not for Green Party plantation slaves. This is not for Libertarian Party plantations. If you are not a self-emancipated African, hop off the live right now. I'm so sick and tired of plantation slaves trying to convince the runaways not to run away. Why are the Democratic Party plantation slaves trying to convince the runaway Africans to stay on the plantation? Why are the Democratic Party plantation slaves trying to convince the runaway Africans to come back to the plantation? Why do you want us to come back to the plantation? Do they have any jobs on the plantation? Any police reform on the plantation? Do they have reparations on the plantation? Do they got a solution for the migrant crisis on the plantation? Why are you trying to make us come back to the plantation after we done already ran away? We still need to vote for our local reps in Congress. If they're offering something, we need to vote. Stop telling black people to vote for nothing. Listen, to vote for nothing is the same as not voting at all. To vote for nothing is the same as not voting at all. To tell black people to vote for nothing is the same as not voting at all. It's the same as not voting at all. I've been ran away from the Democratic Party plantation, and I ain't never going back. I've been ran away from the Democratic Party plantation, and I ain't never going back. And my Republican Party plantation slaves, don't try to make me run to the other plantation. A plantation is a plantation. Slavery is slavery, whether the house is red or the house is blue. No vote is not a vote. Don't get blocked. Don't get blocked. Is Dr. Umar voting for Trump? I'm blocking you because you hard-headed. I just told you I'm not voting for neither candidate until I get some concessions, some publicly proclaimed concessions for the American African people. I done told you Negroes that, but you so brainwashed. You're so emotional. You're so brainwashed. You're so emotional. God is in control. See that? More plantation psychosis. More plantation psychosis. God is in control. No, you're in control. Stop being a coward. You're in control. Stop being a coward. Yes, I would love to meet both candidates. I would love to meet both candidates. But they're not going to meet with nobody who's going to ask them any serious questions. Al Sharpton is going to get out there soon for Kamala Harris. How much I want to bet? Al Sharpton is going to be out there soon with no promises at all. Watch. Watch. First of all, why are you identifying with a party? You use politicians. You don't identify with them. You're supposed to use politicians. You're not supposed to identify with them. You are supposed to use politicians, not identify. You're not a part of the club. You are not a part of the club. What is wrong with you American Africans? What is wrong with you American Africans? You don't belong to the party. You got a red chicken wing and a blue chicken wing, and they both belong to the same bird. We so emotional. Fighting for Kamala Harris, she ain't never fought for you, ain't said one thing for us. Kamala Harris ain't gonna drop no agenda because you not in it. She's gonna say multicultural, minority, people of color. She's not gonna mention black people. Kamala Harris ain't gonna mention black people. Kamala Harris is not going to mention black people. She's going to say minorities, people of color. And y'all going to think she's talking about y'all. She's talking about Indians, Arabs, rainbow gangers, immigrants, migrants, Latinos. She's not talking about you when she says minority. She's not talking about you when she says people of color. She's not talking about you when she says multicultural. Kamala Harris versus Agent Orange. No, sister, it is our business how you vote. It is our business how you vote because we are a community. Community is a compound word that means common unity. We are a community. A community is a compound word. It means common unity. So how you vote or don't vote, it matters. I'm saying we get concessions and vote, or we don't get concessions and we don't vote. That's it. That's it. That's it. She's still better than the other person. That's more plantation philosophy. She's still better than the other person. Based on what? They're both horrible. You still trying to convince black people to vote Democrat. You plantation slaves. I told you. This is a live for runaway Africans. If you're not a runaway African, get off my live. If you are not a runaway African, please get off my. If you want a Democratic plantation or get off my live. I ain't seen a platform for our community from either candidate. I haven't seen a platform from either candidate regarding our community. Another plantation slave. Lord have mercy. Another plantation slave. What do you suggest we do? I'm going to tell you again, my sister. I said it a million times. Y'all so hard-headed because you only want to hear what you want to hear. I've said it already a million times. Organize your vote, demand concessions, or hold your vote. If they're not going to do nothing for us, we should not be voting. If they're not, who should we vote for? You know what? I'm so through with you plantation slaves. I am so through with you plantation slaves. I don't know what happened to my head. I woke up like this, and I don't know why. What is this? I got a whole whelp going across my head. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it came from. Give me something for my vote or leave me alone. I'm not trying to unify with all black people because not all black people are unifiable. I'm not trying to unify with all Africans in the diaspora because not all Africans in the diaspora are unifiable. I'm not trying to unify with all American Africans because not all American Africans are unifiable. Not all American Africans are unifiable. I want to unify with those who have the same vision, the same mission. I want to unify with those who have the same vision, the same mission. I'm not trying to unify with Charles Snow Bunny Barkley. I'm not trying to unify with Candace Owens. I'm not trying to unify with Oprah Winfrey and Supreme Court Justice Terrence Coon Thomas. If you ain't got the same vision, if you ain't got the same mission, I don't want nothing to do with you. And that's coming from a Pan-Africanist. That's coming from, I'm not blocked. Don't come on here using an N-word, you will be blocked. Don't come on here using the N-word. Nobody's a lost cause, my sister. We just got to raise the babies better. Demand and organize, or should I say organize and demand. Donald Trump will make the police untouchable, but migrants and rainbow gangers will be held in control. Kamala Harris will make migrants and rainbow gangers untouchable, and police will still get away with everything they do to us. What the hell is this? When I get to the United Kingdom, I'm standing in solidarity with my British African family. Whatever happens, happens. I'm standing with my British African family. We will not allow them to attack our women, our children, or our elders. When I get to the UK, it is what it is. You can take it how you want to take it. We are sorry for the loss of life of those 3 beautiful children. We are absolutely sorry for the loss of life of those 3 beautiful children in the United Kingdom, but you are not going to punish innocent British Africans. You are not going to attack innocent British Africans. You are not going to lynch and hurt and kill innocent British Africans because your governmental mental health system did not provide that young man with the services and supports that he needs.